Real quick for Claudia, your foot's okay, right? Everything's good with the foot?
It fell off the other day, but yeah, my foot is fine.
What was that? Was that just a fake foot that you had?
It was like I was in a Halloween party and they had that foot there. I thought it was interesting, and
I think it was way
yeah.
too
Sorry
realistic.
for the joke, guys.
That was really realistic. How have things been over in New Jersey with everybody? I mean, this is now you've had some time now to really acclimate there. How have you been joining it there?
Yeah, so I broke my finger. I broke a finger in my last fight, and I twisted my ankle, so I torn a ligament in my ankle. So I've been treating these injuries for the last couple months in Las Vegas and the PI. I'm going back to New Jersey Saturday to train with Mark and Ricardo, Corey, Frankie, all those guys. And I'm so excited. You know, I'm going to be there for 7 weeks. I'm 9 weeks out now, so it's time to get my ass back there and train.
Last thing, what do you think about the state of the division at this point? I think a lot of people were surprised by what Weili did to Jessica not too long ago.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised too. You know, I knew somebody was gonna do this to Jessica one day. You know, because she's a brawler. She just throw punches, and she's very strong. But I didn't know it was going to be Willie. You know, I was very surprised with how the fight happened. You know, but I'm happy now. You know, the division is moving. We don't know what's going to happen.
When you look at her as champion, do you feel like she's a good matchup for you?
Yeah, I do. I just don't know a lot about her. You know, I didn't know what was going to happen between her and Jessica because we don't know a lot about her. She has 4 fights in the UFC, and you know, she fought good fighters, you know, but we haven't seen that much of her until she fought Jessica. So I'm excited to see a little more of her.
I was just going to ask you about Cynthia. You know, how do you see that fight going, and your preparation going to the fight? How do you feel right now?
I'm excited for that fight because I feel like I fight better when I have good competition, you know, and Cynthia is a good competitor. She fights for her life, so do I, you know, and she likes to bang, and I do. I think we have similar styles, and I think it's a good fight for me, you know.
When you look back, you know, you've had some ups and you've had some downs. When you look back in hindsight, do you see where things may have gone wrong? Do you see why certain fights didn't go your way, maybe in your preparation or just in your mindset?
I feel like we're competitors, right? We work with results. If things don't go your way, you know, something went wrong. And when you win, things go wrong too, you know, but we actually don't go back and fix it when we win, like most of the fighters, right? Now I try to go back and fix it, even when I win. I trained in Novo União for 10 years, and I left 3 years ago by myself, like I was a 27-year-old woman by myself in another country. I didn't know where to go, what to do, who I should train with, you know. So I kind of like was leading my own career, you know. I didn't have a manager, I didn't know what I was doing, and I went everywhere, you know. I trained in a bunch of places. I spent some time in Albuquerque, which was great for me. I had to change my mentality, you know, of like that Brazilian brawler that just goes to the gym and beat each other up to a MMA competitor that understands the strategy and the technique, you know. So I feel like this last 3 years I've been going through all of that, you know, and now being with Mark and Ricardo in New Jersey and spending time with all these amazing fighters I've been training with lately, it's bringing me back, you know. I'm more motivated now, you know. I felt like I lost that motivation because I was all over the place and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I was doing the right thing. I still had that feeling. I wanted to win, but I didn't have the motivation, you know. So I feel like I'm getting back there now.
Last question is Joanna or Michelle? Who's winning?
I want Michelle to win. Always against Joanna, right? But I think Joanna will win that one.
Thank you.